day. The big question is, we've got two major races, 4 states,
Huge
two major races in
amazing.
Texas and Ohio. And the question is,
we're going to know so much.
Tonight we're going to know. When we wake up tomorrow, what do we do? If Hillary Clinton wins both, that's a scenario. If she loses 2, what if she splits? We have some polls I want to show you. Washington Post poll. This is what the public thinks anyway. The Washington Post saying if Hillary only wins 1, if she splits Texas and Ohio, 67% say she should stay in the race. Now, even if she loses 2, respondents to the Washington Post poll say 45% of them say she should stay in the race even if she loses.
I don't know that that's going to happen. If she loses Ohio and Texas, then I suspect the pressure will be pretty overwhelming for her to get out of the race. But if she wins both, and she could win both, this race is reset.
Yeah.
It starts over tomorrow, and nobody knows who's going to win. If it's a split, which a lot of people think that she'll win Ohio, he'll win Texas, if that happens, Hillary stays in the race and fights on to Pennsylvania.
Do we have any indicators as to how it's going to turn out in Ohio or in Texas? Anything really clear?
No. The polls we've seen, poll after poll, show neck and neck. Somebody's ahead by 2 points. So there was one yesterday that showed Hillary with a pretty significant lead in Ohio, but that was kind of an outlier.
I can't wait to watch the returns come in tonight.
And it's very interesting. If Hillary does well in both states, if she wins big in Ohio, like that outlier poll you were talking about, that would suggest she's going to do very well in Pennsylvania.
Right.
And if she does well in Pennsylvania, my gosh, again, you've got Hillary going to the convention. She may be behind. Here, Texas Democrats, Hillary Clinton, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton up 3 in Texas.
But that's in the margin of error.
Yeah, they're both dead heats, essentially.
I'm sorry.
This is Democrats.
Did I misread that?
Wait,
did I misread that last one? Is Hillary Clinton up in Texas by 3 points according to that poll?
Yeah, within the margin of error there.
I'm telling you, if Hillary Clinton wins Texas, if she pulls that off and wins Ohio, then again, with Barack Obama outspending her 4-1, and she has survived the storm.
You could spin that nicely.
She can lay claim. Oh my God! I must tell you, I would rather be in Hillary Clinton's position tomorrow morning, winning those states, than Barack Obama saying I was outspent 4-1.
In fact, Mark Penn
everybody in the media,
hedges and actually
everybody in the media said I was going to lose. Yeah. Everybody was talking about when I was supposed to get out of the race. We heard it in New Hampshire. They tried to bury me, but voters had another idea in mind. We heard it in Texas. Voters had another.
It'll be all theirs.
I'm going to fight through to the convention. You know why? Because I've got a feeling that if we're going to win in the fall, if Democrats are going to win in the fall, Hillary Clinton's going to say we're going to have to decide whether we want a candidate that can win New York, California, Ohio, Texas, and she can just go down all of the states, Florida, Michigan, or whether we want somebody that can win Kansas, Ohio, Arkansas, Louisiana, et cetera, et cetera. She will have a great narrative to ride all the way through the convention.
Well, you don't get much indication from their campaign that she's going to bow out at all. Mark Penn had a statement yesterday where he said...
Well, no, is this a statement where he said he had nothing to do with the campaign?
No, he said those were taken out of context, Joe, even though we read the entire context.
But do you know whose fault it was? Patty Solis Doyle must have been actually the reporter for the LA Times.
Of course. Exactly. Here's what Mark Penn said yesterday. There are 16 remaining contests after Tuesday. There's nothing wrong with letting the people in the remaining jurisdictions have their say.
And then, of course, there's a part of the Penn quote that you don't have in there. He said, of those 16 states, I am not responsible for any of the states that we lose. However, the ones we win, I was there from the beginning.
Well, Senator Clinton was out on the stump yesterday, hammering the experience question. We saw with the 3 a.m. phone call. This is what she's going after. Listen to what she said yesterday about experience.
I have a lifetime of experience that I will bring to the White House. I know Senator McCain has a lifetime of experience that he will bring to the White House. And Senator Obama has a speech he gave in 2002.
She did not smile.
You know what? I hate to say this, Willie, but I think they were watching Morning Joe, because that's what he said like a few weeks ago.
We kid, but Joe's been hammering that point for weeks now.
I know.
You have?
Yeah.
Now they're doing it. But
you know what else? You know what else? I've been talking about that 3 a.m. thing for a year now. I'm telling you, maybe that doesn't work in Manhattan. Maybe that offends people in Georgetown. Maybe that doesn't even work in Ohio. But they're running this ad in Texas. Hillary Clinton has pulled even since that ad's been on the air, despite the fact she's been outspent 4-1. I will say it again. If you're outspent 4-1 and the polls are going against your direction, something's happening out there for you.
But Joe, I want you on I want to be on the show tomorrow because I called it on Super Tuesday.
You did?
I'm calling it here. Texas,
Okay.
Ohio, Rhode Island, and I want to make sure Mika's there. Mika, you hear me?
I'm here, baby.
All right.
Okay.
Texas, Ohio, Rhode Island.
All right.
right.
We'll have you on tomorrow.
Terry, if that happens, the word tomorrow will be reset because this campaign will be reset.
Yep.
And because especially if you have Barack Obama outspinning Hillary Clinton 4-1 in Texas,
That's right.
and she still wins there, that's big. Terry McAuliffe, thank you so much for being with us.
And we will see you tomorrow.